Anime. The media with 1,000 genres. Anime is one of those things that gets a bad rap because most of the time people just think of Dragon Ball or Pokemon, sometimes Naruto. But the problem is with that is those are anime, but that's not just all anime. Anime is just Japanese animation, and a lot of times they're based off of light novels or manga. But a lot of people just think it's just characters yelling at each other at the top of their lungs and shooting giant energy blasts from their hands and blowing up moons and stuff like that. And there are those out there, 100%. There are a lot of them out there like that. But there are also a lot of them that aren't. So whether it is action, adventure, comedy, horror, or whatever that is, anime has something for everyone. Welcome to G-bread Rants. This is where I talk about whatever I want to. Today I'm going to talk to you about one of my personal favorite animes of all time. This one has sat on the top of my list for a while. The only other competition with it so far has really been Code Geass. But that's because that has one of the best endings in anime history. But we're not talking about that today. No. But once again, before I go into that, spoilers ahead. Ha ha ha. There are spoilers ahead. Minor spoilers. I won't reveal the big stuff. So if you haven't watched the show, don't watch this video. No, I want people to watch the video. If you haven't watched the show, I will convince you to watch the show. That's what I'm trying to say. Focus on my finger. Look, finger. You need to watch it. I won't be putting in any major spoilers. Sorry, my brain is like right now. It's going about 50 miles an hour. So let's get into it before I lose my brain even more. So, as always, please hit that subscribe button. Comment down below on what you would like me to rant about next. And also, don't forget to hit that like button. And please enjoy the video. Violet Evergarden. Violet Evergarden is a, you could almost say romance story. It's more of a love story in the sense of it's talking about love. For those of you that don't know the story, Violet Evergarden is about a little girl who is raised in war, and she's basically a war machine just running around killing people. That's what she was bred for, basically. She was designed to fight, and she does it very well and is extremely violent. So because of that, she was completely cut off from anyone aside from soldiers. So she has no humanity to her yet. She's kind of just like a wild animal. And she is handed over to Major Gilbert, who takes her in and helps her learn how to read, write, that type of thing, and grows very fondly of her. And the problem is she's still very, like, robotic. She's very robotic because she doesn't know how to interact with people. She has no understanding of her own emotions. So because of that, Gilbert is trying to break her out of that and make her understand, hey, it's okay to be human, and here's how you do it. Sadly, tragedy strikes, just like in every other love story, because they always have to have something. And Violet and Gilbert rush into the enemy's headquarters with their troops, and surprise, surprise, bang, 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 shooting, kabooies, all that type of stuff. And she ends up losing her arms, both of her arms, in the process. And Gilbert gets pretty wounded. Like, don't know if it's fatal or not kind of wounded. So, before the building collapses on him, he says one last thing to Violet, which is, I love you, and pushes her out of the way. Now, the problem is Violet doesn't actually understand what that means, because, like I said before, she has no understanding of emotion. So she doesn't even know what love means. You know? So in her brain, she's asking, what is love? This is where the story continues. So after she wakes up in a hospital, she has no idea where Gilbert is. He hasn't come to see her. She doesn't know whether he's dead or alive. So she just goes off the assumption that he is alive and hasn't seen her yet. And so she is staying with one of Gilbert's buddies who owns a mail writing service, like ghostwriters, that are called dolls. So these dolls write letters for people when they come in, and they kind of facilitate people's emotions through their writing. So if you come in and say, hey, I want to tell my dad that I love him, then they would go, Father, your care for me through these many years has been, astounding, and then they would write out a better way of expressing your emotions. So because of this, she wants to do it because she realizes that, hey, maybe this is a good way for me to understand what love is. So through this writing, she comes to meet a bunch of different people in a bunch of different walks of life. A dying mother. Oh. Sorry, my voice is going. Where's water? I don't have water, but I have sparkling water, so that's close enough. I lost where I was. Oh yeah, she meets a dying mother who is expressing her love for her daughter. She meets a father who has lost his daughter and his wife due to the same illness. And several other people who truly help her understand what it is to love. It's both familial love and love. Like, hey, I love you, type of love. So she's learning all these different types of love from all these different people, and she's able to do that because she's writing letters for people. And the show is just brilliantly written. It's based off a light novel, but I'm obviously just talking about the anime. So it's beautifully written, well-paced, and just every single episode, you just get a deeper understanding into emotion, and just you get an understanding of what love is, what different types of love are. You get to see these through all these characters and through Violet's interaction with all these characters. And also the show is just visually gorgeous. It's a very painted art style. Just every single scene just has some kind of incredible detail to it, and it's just very pretty to watch. It's very soft. A lot of modern anime have that very crisp look to it, but this feels more flowy and painty, and I almost like that more for this style. It's also based in a World War I era type thing, but Violet has metal arms because she lost them, so that's not also the thing, but also is taking place during a Great War, well, kind of right after it. So it's kind of World War I-ish. That's kind of the technology where it's at, but it still has a very Victorian feel to the style and everything. It's a very unique setting and art style. And then the music. Oh, I love the music. I think it's Evan Call. Let me double check. Evan, is it you? Is that your name? I want to double check. Yes, Evan Call. Evan Call does amazing music. I love his music. One of my favorite composers. He also does Frierin's soundtrack, if you guys have seen that. So, incredible composer. Absolutely love his stuff. But he just does a very great job with every scene. The music matches the scene so well. And just the rush of the instruments, the swelling of the instruments, just the feel of emotion in each note is just, oh, it's beautiful. I listen to his soundtrack almost every single day. At least one track from it. Because it's so incredible. I absolutely love it. Also uses a little typewriter, because she uses a typewriter in the show. So he uses a little typewriter in the music. It's just, so good. It's an incredible show. Absolutely love it. And it's one of the few shows that has actually made me cry. I will like tear up in movies and stuff like that, but it's very rare for something to actually like make me straight out bawl. Sorry, I just pictured me with a basketball just. It makes me bawl my eyes out, like just almost every single time I watch it. Very few shows have done that. I think I can count 3 others off the top of my head, and that's about it. That's out of like everything, movies, television, all that. Just incredibly well written, and just I love it because you get to see her emotional growth through the entire show without saying, hey, Violet's growing. You get to see, oh, she's, upset about this now. She's upset about this now, and you can see that, compared to before when something similar would happen and she wouldn't react at all. Like, you can see her humanity progress throughout the show, and you can see her slowly become less and less robotic and more human. And I just think it's such an excellent way of portraying that in a character. So please, go check it out. It's on Netflix if you want to watch it. It's worth the watch. It's only 13 episodes for the main story. There's like a bonus episode, I think, and then 2 movies. You can watch all of it, but especially the main show. It's just so good. But obviously, anime's not for everyone, so you may not like it, and if you don't, I'm sorry, because you're missing out. But it's at least worth a chance. Not everyone's going to like the same type of stuff that I do, and because I don't like the same type of stuff that a lot of people do. I have very unique tastes, but this one I think is truly worth the watch, because the way the characters are portrayed, the way everything progresses, it's just a beautiful show. I love the show. It is one of my favorite shows of all time. So thank you all for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are enjoying the channel. I have 2 other videos out right now, so if you have not watched those, please go ahead, tune into those. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, I have a main channel where I do gaming videos with my friends, or sometimes by myself. So if you would like to see more content done by me, please go check out that as well. Please don't forget to like the video, comment down below, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.